How's it going, man? Welcome to day 349 of backtesting. We apparently can't stop backtesting, so let's just get going. We're gonna be doing version strategy, but we're gonna be backtesting it on gold, see if we can get back the person in me that can actually read gold and not NQ only. And I know my name is Prex NQ, not Prex GC, but we can do some GC as well, so let's just get going. It's just this one here. And now if I check the daily is looking somehow bullish, but let's just go on a new trading day and just see how it goes. Let's see. New trading day. Okay. Why is gold not loading, bro? Let's refresh it. Okay, so we are on the new day, 50 minutes before market open, 54 hour. Seriously, everything's gonna take years to load. Okay, we have this gap here holding. I don't think we can go higher because checking the daily or the weekly, like we have some good movements higher. You can see that we just run these lows, have some gaps, so maybe we could genuinely have a move higher. I'm checking the 1 hour. We're currently in this fair value gap here, so I'd say my draw is kind of like these highs, but if we just keep displacing lower and inverse this, because we are like 45 minutes to inversing this, then I might look for some shorts. And another thing on the 1 hour is as we were displacing lower, we can actually create some breaker here, then continue above it. So it will be something like this. Now let's see 930. 930 just runs this low here, which is good. Like no gap at all. Where are we gonna take longs? I still think price is bullish, so you can see that we might actually close inside of this gap here. Soon we are going to do that. 2 minute we get a very small inverse. I mean, there's a small gap. You can see that we have this here, 1.7 points, which is good. And 15 minutes is about to have a really good closure, 4 hour good closure. Do you think we can try longs here? Can have these highs here and these highs here. Now if you have like a 15-minute gap, I'd like to mark that as a potential break-even level. Now we can probably have longs like this, just for the purpose of the breeding. Okay, you can see we end up running this higher as well, so I will trail to break even and simply just wait. So if we close inside of this 15-minute gap, we might be cooked soon. have an inverse here on the 5. I believe soon we can close this 15 minute with a good closure, which in 1 minute we'll see. Very good closure of the 15 minute inversing. So this obviously indicates that we might as well continue going higher. So I mean, it's not bad, to be honest. Maybe we can continue displacing higher and see if we can run these draws here. If they were, yeah, these are actually good draws. Kills on highs. All right. Okay, I think it's time that it misses the draw. We've just had this gap here. This one here was inverse. We can close quite inside, so let's just wait. Wow. I can't be surprised if I get stopped out because that's how gold just behaves all of a sudden. You get stopped out without knowing why. Because look at this consolidation. It wouldn't be a surprise if you just drop here instead of like running this high when it's an obvious draw liquidity. I'm pretty sure if this was an Q, we would have hit this by like after all of this time. But yeah, let's just wait. Yeah, this is the typical stuff I expect with gold. Either way, I mean, not a bad trade. I don't know why we could HTP by this much. Just 8 points of how many points? Of 66 points. So price has already moved 57 points, but then can't displace 8 more points. And then after that, we end up hitting take profit here. 16 points. I mean, at around 4, we had HTP by 8 points. So pretty insane. But good thing I got the bias right. I see someone called Aura. Yeah, I trade ICT, man. I trade ICT concepts, and I use IFVGs most of the time. Let's say it's my entry model most of the time. Either way, this trade looked good, but wow. Well, dumb. Let's just go to the next trading day, man. That's just how gold is. Next trading day. Seriously need new internet providers. Alright, how does it look? We have this gap here. I don't even know. Alright, looks like we are displacing higher. Retraced into that 4-hour gap. So maybe we can get some moves higher. We have this London low run. And we have Asia high here waiting. So maybe we can try some longs. I've been in trading for 2 years now. I've been trading for 2 years. When did you start? I'm checking the 15 minute. We are currently displacing higher. Could probably like run these highs here. So 9:30 there wasn't that much. Just run a little bit higher. We're still in the 15-minute gap. I'd like to see how price reacts close to this low here. Right, we end up holding. Not quite in this gap though. Wouldn't be in this gap. So I do see price currently pushing higher. So I'd like to see price potentially displacing like right to this high here. Now we have a good liquidity run here. And I'd like to call this rejection block here. So you can see we were quite close to it. Now, if this is the rejection block that we could take longs on, we should generally find some entry models inside here, which this could be a potential inversion inside here. Uh, or I started 2 years ago, but I have not been consistent because of school. But soon I'll be back. I'm trying to remember everything I learned. Nah, bro, why did you stop though? Why did you stop? I mean, why? But I know, trading and school is quite hard. It's kind of like trying to manage trading with when you're having a 9 to 5. I mean, because that's the situation I'm in right now. But I believe it's all for the good, man. It all teaches you, how to take responsibility and just manage trading as you should. Now, let's see if we can retrace into this CIST here. I consider this a CIST because of this move lower, then retracement, break through it, then retrace. I think the longs could be good here. This should be black though. Right, let's replace this. So, Ora, what strategy did you trade when you were still trading, when you were starting out? I'd like to see if we can have this kind of move, even though the macro is done. But if we can have this, I will be totally fine with it. Remember, we are in consolidating markets, so it's possible that we could just drop lower, considering that we have this fair value gap here holding, because look at how we're moving. But when I check the 1 hour, ooh, I think this is a very, very risky long. But then when I check the 1 hour and the 4 hour, I'd like to say this gap here is holding. So that's why I want to take longs. And considering that we have, look at this movement here, we push higher, we retrace, push higher, retrace. So that's why I would like to see if we can have longs. But it's also possible that shorts here could come in and we retrace to full discount. So let's just see how it goes. Right, then we start displacing higher. If we can break above this high, I think I can move to break even. Okay, very good displacement higher. I do think now this will be a great time to move to break even. Now let's see at least if gold will hit 40 before the first time after it was edging it. Now, very good 2.6 are secured. Very, very good tape reading. And you can see right here, it's something I actually said in my video today, like entry model doesn't matter. It's you first focus on the draw, then entry model comes next. Now, since I was feeling confident that the draw was higher, I was looking for the appropriate entry model because there are many entry models here. One could enter off of this fair value gap here, getting inversed. For sure, man, for sure, we gotta be in that mansion. Now we have this retracement to discount. I don't think it was OTE just yet. I drew it wrong. Let's put it here and here. So you can see we tapped into OTE by a small tick actually, and then we start displacing higher. You can see there are like many entry models. You can use OTE, you can use CISD, you can use this small IFVG right here and enter on this candle. Another thing, you can also use a 5-minute inverse that was here and then enter, put stop here, probably like get out at a 1-to-1. I mean, it all simply works. It's just a matter of reading the draw, and which is the stuff that I've been learning like these past days, this 300 days. It's not about just the entry model, it's about the reading at price and being confident in the draw. I might have been wrong, but at least I I wanted to align with the draw because it's possible that a CSD entry might not be there, but at least there could be an institutional order flow entry drill IFET. So that's just simply what I do think works more. Learning how to read and having the on liquidity in mind. So very good trade. Hopefully you can keep cashing more like this, even in the live market. So good one. Let's see how the next trading day goes. Or I can't wait to see you in your mansion as well, man. You gotta lock that bag in, get back to trading, and make as much as you can. You gotta rob this these markets. We gotta rob them. Next new AM sesh, you can remove these drawings. Check the daily first. Looks like there's a big gap here actually. Now let's like to check how the 4 hour is looking like. 4 hour honestly looks like we were tapped into some gaps here. You can see we have this small gap here, and if you check, I think this was like some premium level. Let's put equilibrium and see premium, tapped into premium, then we started displacing lower, and then we've seen these gaps here getting inverted, so we could probably have another displacement lower, who knows. Aura, I use because I'm a scalper, I use like the 1 minute, 2 minute, 5 minute, 15 minutes. So I basically use the daily and the 4 hour to see how has the market been behaving lately today. 1 hour to determine the trend, because as of now I'm thinking market might displace a little bit lower, because checking the 1 hour we have London lows here, and we've inversed a couple of gaps here. So I'd like to see maybe if we can like run this low. That's my narrative. Probably run this low, then displace higher. That's what I think that could happen today after we're having this consolidation. So after I've seen the direction of the 1 hour, then the 15 minute can give me potential POIs to enter fair value gaps and order blocks and stuff like that. So basically the most important time frames to me are 1 hour, 15 minute, 5 and 1. 5 minute and 1 minute, yeah. Right, let's see how this goes. Right, market's about to open in a few, and yeah, market opened like at 9:30 here. There's not that much of volume though. What was happening this day? Looks like we are displacing higher. Not bad. For some reason, because of getting used to NQ, I was trying to open another chart here. Either way, we get a good liquidity run on this high here. I do think price is building up some liquidity here though. Let's just wait and see. End up displacing higher. Then we end up running this London high. And the good thing here is, well, checking the 1 hour, you can see that the 9 a.m. candle closed bullish. This candle could be two ways, and here's why. We could run this gap. I mean, we could run through this gap, trying to respect this trend, or just respect this gap here, then displace lower. So I'd like to see how price goes. Obviously, I will, Aura. I will be streaming tomorrow as well, and I do think I can reach these days to 365, and go ahead to sleep, man. Take some rest and wake up when you've rested enough for the markets. Good night, man. Good night. Let's keep going. So we have this. Check the 15, very good liquidity run. Let's see how this plays through this gap here. Maybe we could try some shorts. Yeah, we failed. Okay, I think these gaps here are quite good. We're having some good displacement lower. Okay, we end up inversing this gap here. I mean, I could have entered here, but I couldn't get myself to because we were still consolidating inside here. The way we retrace a little bit higher because there is a 15-minute. Now we wait. And the 2-minute just inversed. I mean, I would rather take a long because of this movement than take a short because most of the times gold is, rallying higher. So let's see if you can catch a 1-to-1 inside of this move here. So after this liquidity run right here, probably doing something like this. 1.4 R. Bang. SL. Okay, looks like we were wrong prices and price is not going to continue higher. Let's see if it hits the bearish cross on liquidity. Damn, it does it at 12.20. Not bad, not bad, totally not bad. Okay, so one trade a day. Let's just go to the next trading day. Apparently my draw was right. And I don't know why I just kept going with the displacement thing. Okay, daily. It's like 4 is currently displacing somewhat higher. We have a small retracement into this gap here. It's a 4-hour. It's also a small 1-hour gap here, and we have London highs open, so we can generally just get them run. We've inversed this 15-minute here. They could generally still displace higher. Yeah, this is a very good move lower from this gap here though, but I'm still bullish, so I mean my draw is higher, so why would I be taking shorts? Yo, what is good? Jahim YT, Jahim. Thanks, bro. Thanks. Either way, we end up not running any lows here. I'd like to see some lows get run even for me to take longs, but apparently, apparently gold doesn't want to do any of that, doesn't want to run any lows here. So Jahim, how long have you been trading, man? 1 hour. 1 hour is about to close quite good though, because if it closes like this, then there will be confidence that market could actually go higher, Okay, I think I noticed something here. End up running like this low here, then displace higher. Bro, we're gonna just hit the draw without me. Wow. Either way, let's see if we can retrace a little bit. TS is much though. I mean, 2024. 2 years is much, but as long as you're learning along the way, it's all great. I believe that when you keep showing up, the results don't have an option. So just keep showing up, and I mean, if you haven't obviously made it, you'll make it. That's just the basic law of everything. I mean, As long as you keep showing up bit by bit, brick by brick, it ends up working. And that's also what I'm waiting for as well. Like to see if you can have this draw here run. Bang, run it. So I don't think there were any entries with the CISD or Fair Value Gap because I wanted to see some strong liquidity runs, but then we didn't. So I didn't see any entries for me today so far. But look at this bullish move, bro. Wow. Man. Alright. This is good drawing. Let's go to the next New York AM session. For hour quite bullish. 1 hour. 1 hour also looks bullish though. No, 1 hour also looks bullish. I think we could have some potential draws from the 4 hour. Like I don't know, this unfilled gap here would be great. I mean, since we're displacing high, I wouldn't like to see these gaps here hold because they did for the first time. So I genuinely think that we should go higher in this session. Potential retracement areas will be like this low, but I do think these are the low hanging fruits as well. So I'm simply gonna see how price reacts around this low. If we can run it, well and good. If we don't, it's also okay. I still do think that we're going higher. And then we run the low, very good. Now I want to see a movement higher. I think this was an entry here though. This CISD build up here. You can see we close above retracement, and right here is an entry. Stop at this low, target the low hanging fruit, or even all the way to this low. Even though this looks kind of delusional, but we might close some partials as well. I don't even know. Oh, yeah. Whoa. Clean stop out. Ugh. Stinks to be honest. Okay. Let's see why though. Okay, this is some crazy displacement low. I didn't expect this, but I mean it's okay. We can work with this. Apparently we've just inversed in the 1 hour and we still have this draw here. If I retrace a little bit higher, then shorts will be great. Okay, this is a good 15-minute retracement higher. We could displace lower probably, then have if we can have like this here inversed, well and good. Well, Jam, I trade NQ and gold only, but most of the time NQ I trade like gold. A few trades, I take a few trades on gold. Most of the time, like I'd say swing because those trades like last a little bit more time than the ones I take on NQ, but I scope NQ, so it's NQ most of the time, if not all of the time. I took a trade on gold like last month. I haven't taken a trade on gold this whole month. Wow. Alright, so we had a bullish bias, got wrecked here in these movements here, then price ends up going higher. Next New York AM session. So what pairs do you trade, Jahem? Checking the daily, we're quite bullish. The 4 hour. I do think this is a good draw here. And we have this gap here. Very good liquidity run. We tap into this small gap right here. So genuinely could go higher, like to this high. Oh, alright. I'd like to see if you can run this low here, but yeah, I'd like to see if you can run it first if I can take any longs. Okay, so we end up not running these lows and then start displacing higher. Insane. Okay, ends up hitting take profit, but we weren't in it. So we had a liquidity run here. This would have been a good trade, but I wouldn't be confident taking it. I think this would have been good at this small inversion here, because we had this small inverse here. Would have been like a 1.4 hour. Now I do think it's time for long, because we can now get a CIST here. We have a good IFVG here. Let me take a long and then let's see how it goes. We're in the 15, sorry, we're in the 15-minute gap so far. Yeah, it just opened. You can probably like target this high for 2.8 hour. Something like this will be okay. Speed checking. Okay, I do think it's time to genuinely move to break even. Ah, come on, bro. Look at how close we got to the draw. No way. Ah, gold. Yeah, either way, not bad. This is just the exact same thing that happened on the first trade that we took on this gold. Then we'll leave behind. Look at these draws that we're leaving here. I think what's going to happen here is quite explicable. I'm going to get stopped out, then it heads to my take profit. Jump in and take profit. Alright. Alright. Preach, gold. Preach. Consolidation. We didn't run this low here. We ended up displacing higher. Okay. Next day, 9 a.m. Speed checking. Speed checking that. No stress, don't stress, yeah. Now we have this low here. Like to see price go all the way to this high here. So my draw is bullish simply. Ooh, this is a good. These are some good 5 minutes here. Have a small gap here, another gap here. So I do think those gaps here would hold. Then price goes all the way to the draw, because you can see we ran a couple of lows inside here, and we've just got a good IFG. I mean, we might retrace towards this OB here, but all I'm looking for is just this. Oh, 1 hour. It's just 1 hour, but it's okay. Ah, bro. What kind of retracement was this? I don't think maybe it could be OTE, who knows? Discount OTE. Yeah, it was OTE. If we run this high here, I'm gonna move to break even. Alright, break even. Now all I gotta do is just wait. Speed checking. Very good. Very good 1-to-1. Good thing I didn't have a very tight stop loss. And it's just one of those things that just happened by chance, because sometimes I would have a tighter one. Right, not bad of a trade here. Next New York AM sesh, the daily. Apparently we're now dropping from this gap. 4 hour. Looks like it might be dropping as well. And could potentially have this low here taken. Since we're displacing lower, we have a 1 hour gap here holding, so I'd say my draw is bearish until we run it. Then I would be looking for more draws. Chicken. Right, the open is not that volatile on gold though. Don't know why. Okay, this is a crazy inverse. Still do think price is bearish though. Why give me a reason why price shouldn't run that low? Alright, looks like we failed going lower. That was the 4 hour. 4 hours bullish, 1 hour looking bullish. I think this is a very good 2-minute inverse. No, 1 minute. It's a small scalp. Target like this high here. Then have my stop something like here. Stop out again. Not bad though. Not definitely bad. Whoa. I wonder if Doji does trade gold. Like he once did a video of him trading gold, but it's like, let me show it to you. Doji. Gold. Let's see. Literally did this video like saying that you can trade gold like in during the morning hours. But I do think gold does move between 8:30, so you might as well focus on 8:30. I mean before 8:30, then until like 11. So not meaning that we can't get an opportunity before, but it's not that like it's not that volatile, I'd say. Mm. So let's go to the one that we can have 8:30. Let's use this one here, call it next day open 8:15. So next day open 8:15. Huh? Which day is this? Monday, 6th April. If we look the 1 hour, sorry, 4 hour first, we slightly tapped into this gap here. We had a small run on this high, but I don't think that's the one that could be about to drive us lower. If we can hold inside of this gap here, well and good, then I will be taking longs. But if we don't, then shorts. So let's wait for 8:30. Actually, 8:30 was a few minutes earlier. 8:30. It wasn't even that volatile. Come on, definitely playing. Ooh, this is a good closure inside of this gap though. I'd say like we were so close to inversing. It's actually an inverse though. I don't think we can take longs though. Because 5 minute here inversed, and this one here is about to get inversed as well, so you might as well try longs towards this high. Let's see if we can squeeze out like a 2 hour. Oh, bro. No way. Get rigged. I mean, stop raided. Don't tell me it's going to go higher. No, bro. No, 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 no. Are you serious? Look at these 1 hour closures. Look at these wicks here. I mean, that's probably the reason I'm getting stopped out back to back. Alright. Now we just get a good like run here. Still in the 1 hour though. And here we get another 2 minute inverse. Now I think we can probably like take longs towards these highs here. We do something like this. Then we get stopped out again. It looks like you're wrong. Looks like we got a draw on liquidity raw. Let's go to the next day, 8:15. Got some changes in my life. Can see the difference. Right, liquidity run. 1 hour is nothing. Nah, bro. I'm not calling it a night just yet. Not just yet. Still got some work to do. I do still think we can go higher though. 15 minutes holding inside of this gap. I didn't watch the Frank 369 mentorship, man. I think it's called Zeus though. Is it Zeus? Zeus Trading? Yeah, it's Zeus's mentorship. I haven't watched it. The hidden code inside ICT logo. Bro, this is just clickbait. Literal clickbait. I mean, he just has concepts that work for him, but I don't think that video was clickbait. This is definitely clickbait. Like trying to decrypt the ICT logo. Even ICT himself didn't do that. But I think he trades some stuff that deals with quarterly theory, QT stuff. Yeah. If we could genuinely have those highs run, but if we don't, then I'm a donut. I'm a literal donut. Let's see how it goes. Whoa. Well, JLS, I do take trade. Okay, most of my inversion trades are mostly in inversions. For example, what's this? For example, this trade here that I'm taking, we're in the 850 to 910 inverse. So I do think the inversions are quite good. Let's see. Looks like I'm going to get stopped out in 3, 2. Oh, okay, reversal. 3, 2, 1. I'm good. Okay, looks like we're starting to go higher. Okay, now it's time to get stopped out. Oh, okay. Gold's got me waiting. So end up running this high here. Very, very good. The 930, I'm very sure it will stop me out. Yeah, I knew this. Bang, I'm out. So this is one of those scenarios where I will be out at break even after this high here gets run. I'll be out probably here. But I just wanted to see, like, will the 930 have like a spike up to these highs? No, it was the liquidity. Wow, look at this drop. Could end up running Asia lows as well. Yeah, time for longs again. So we got a good liquidity run here. It's around 1024. Not in a macro. JLS will kill me for that, but I think we can do longs here though. Like the 45 to 15 will give you smart money reversal. What do you mean 945? If we run this low resistance here, I'm moving to break even. Just run it. Just run on this place. Alright, break even level, break even time. Then we displace higher. Very crazy bullish. Now, I don't know if we're gonna run these London highs, man. We're in PM session. I don't really expect much of PM session. I don't really expect PM session to move all these points, but let's see. Maybe in the power hour time we could have that movement around 15. Let's see if the movement I'm expecting. That wait, what target did I have? Because it looks like I won't get my TP hit. Bro, my draws will kill me if not help me make money. So apparently we end up hitting take profit. W is a W. Okay, I don't think 945 to 915 has good smart money reversals because I do take trades like that, and in fact the trade that I took today was from that, because let me show you the trade that I actually took today. Like the trade that I took today was from that macro. You can see I entered this is in our time, but you remove around 6 hours, so it was 9:48 and I closed it at 10:23. So I do take trades inside of that macro. It's just that sometimes if the trade doesn't show up in the macro, and what would I do in that kind of situation? I obviously don't like be strict with the macro, but the macro is an added confluence. That's what I would call it. As long as I'm confident with the draw, the macro is an added confluence. It's well and good to be in the macro, but if we're not, then I mean, it doesn't invalidate the entry. Don't you think so as well, JLS? All right, now let's get going here. Very good W here for a 2.27 hour. Let's go to the next. They open 8:15. This is a good movement here. I do think so. Of a small inverse at this gap. We've already run this high here. I'd like to scalp this if possible. Probably have price hit this draw as far as possible. You can have like a 15-minute or 5-minute inverse. I mean, we already have a 15-minute here. So 15-minute fair value IFEG here. I'd like to see if you can have a small retracement. Whoa, that wasn't small. This wasn't a small retracement. Either way, if we start inversing to the upside, I'm gonna be doing longs. I do think it's time for longs. We have a 5-minute inversing this gap here. It's around 8:39. IFEG, and now we have a good liquidity run here. Alright, so let's take the long. I'd like to see for my CISD here, but I'm gonna be marking this high as a potential break even level. If we like kind of displace through it instead of stall, then I could like target like the Asia highs for a 2 hour. Wow, 9:30 always goes against me when I enter at 8:30. Looks like I'm going to get stopped out in 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's wait. Let's recount. Go. Bang. Right there. Currently, we didn't even run this high. So when are we going to go higher? I don't know. I really don't know. Alright. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's go back to trade seller and see how the stats are looking so far. Yeah, I'm close to 100% because we have a few remaining days in this session. So let's just finish it up. Then we can also wrap up this backtesting session in general. 8th April, I think it's almost done, if not fully done. Yeah, it's done. And what's the win rate? Nowhere close to my goal, man. Nowhere close. So We still have some work to do. In fact, always have more work to do because uh, we can do better with this win rate. We can have like I want to have a 60 and a 2R. It's as easy as that. If I have below 2R, then the win rate has to be at least 70%. That's just how I want it to be. So just see how you just gold. I think it's gold. I think it's this one. 2026. Yeah, this is it. All right. We did like 4 months, so maybe if we were able to do like 12 months, we could raise probably. So consecutive wins and losses equal. I want to see the profit factor. 1.28. Yeah, this is not profitable. I think I have this thing called the losing streak calculator. Alright, so let's say you had like an account of 50K, right? Let me rename it to the YouTube username, right? Alright, now let's say you have like a 50K, the 60% win rate, then a 2R risk reward. Look at how beautiful this will be. You know, you would obviously get losses, but the wins would outnumber the losses. So let's see for example, this set of results across 10 trades. With these losses, with all of these losses, how many losses with these though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 losses and 4 wins. You will still be up. And sometimes you will just have like only 2 losses. Sometimes you will be losing heavily as well. So 60% is the sweet spot for me. Now let's take an example from that gold strategy that I was trying. For example, it is 45% win rate, and the profit factor is like 1.2. This is very, very unprofitable. Look at this. You'll be losing most of the time. You can see check in with this account balance and check if there will be any time that will be above 50K. Literally no time. Like a few times will be, but most of the times below 50K. So which means I'll be in drawdown for years. But this another good area would be like 50 with a 1.2. I mean, this would work, but I honestly prefer 60%, 1.11 to 2R, something like this. Or if the risk to reward is lower, like 1.5, then win rate has to be at least like 70%. So you can see if we randomize, could have some good stats as well. So I just have to lock in on reading better and not doing any stupid stuff. Then you can actually be, working as what's wrong with this laptop. Okay. Alright, now since we're done with this losing streak calculator, you can check out backtesting results. And another session I wanted to see that I did with gold was gold backtesting 2020. This one here, I also did New York, I believe, and the win rate was actually even higher because it was 1.5R, and I think the win rate was a little bit higher. Let's check. Speed checking. Speed checking. Don't stop. Speedy man. Speedy man. You see, 58% win rate, the 1.6R. Look at how good this would be. 58%. So that's more closer to my goal. 1.6R. Look at this. Very, very clean, bro. Most of the times will be good, most other times will be automatically getting cooked. So it's just about having a winning strategy, man. Yeah, either way, I'm gonna be ending the stream here. So to anyone who stayed until the end, you're a real one, man. Have a great night. Stay blessed. Peace.